Moo! Moo! Yeah, I'm mooing at the cows, everybody. This one, right here, was standing in the middle of the road. I had a feeling I would encounter some cows like I mentioned to you. And they're like, what the hell is this guy doing? That's what this one is saying right here. I can feel it. Here we go. We're starting the campfire. All right, everybody. We're doing this camping in Rachel, Nevada. We have to have a proper campfire, don't we? All right, everyone, there we go. I'm a regular Bear Grylls, aren't I? You're like, hardly, Desert Geno. Let's get going on this adventure. The daylight is burning, everybody. It is burning. So I am here in my Prius, and we're doing this. We are going on another adventure. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Aliens, everybody, and solo camping, but mainly aliens. All right. Let's get going. The trip has officially begun. Yes. I'm leaving the neighborhood. I was going to go down a different way. You would have a better view of the Las Vegas Strip, but this is a little quicker because it's getting late. I wanted to leave 2 hours ago. All right. Salt Lake City. Yeah, we're not going there, everybody. We're going to Rachel, Nevada. I'm really looking forward to this trip. It's been well needed. I really enjoy getting out in nature, especially doing solo camping. But there are a couple of concerns. Number one, wind. It's going to be really windy. So I don't know how that's going to impact getting my campfire, but regardless, I don't like recording in the wind. Welcome to US 93, everybody. That's right, we are out here in the Nevada desert on our way to Rachel. How exciting, yes. Here's some of the traffic on US 93. So it's mainly trucks. A lot of adventurers as well. See a lot of equestrian. It is really windy, everyone, so I apologize if the audio is really bad, but regardless, I have made it to Alamo. I'm just a little bit past Alamo, about to go onto the Extraterrestrial Highway. And yes, wow, is it windy, but I wanted to show you something, and I have to make it quick because I am not too far outside of Rachel, but I'm also not that close. But behind me, all right, it's really interesting. It's not the setting sun, no, it is the flying saucer. Yeah, there's this little small alien spaceship, kind of looks like a barbecue. Right? It was probably 2-3 days ago I was online and there was a news article. They were talking about how this is a iconic highway, obviously, out here in the Nevada desert. And of course, the Extraterrestrial Highway. Why wouldn't it be? So enough with that. We are continuing on this adventure. Geno's Great Fall Adventure, we're calling it. Just for fun. But anyway, no. Getting back in the car. We're heading on the Extraterrestrial Highway. I just hope it is not busy in Rachel. I just hope it's kind of quiet because I got lucky the last time I was out there. There was only a couple campers. So, yeah. But where else can you see this type of stuff? It's really cool. You can enjoy it better without the wind. So this is naturally looking through my windshield. Okay, so I better hurry before it gets dark because I might hit a cow. And you're like, what? Yeah, along the Extraterrestrial Highway, it's loaded with cattle, everybody. It's just amazing. So I'm sure I'll see some cows. I'll probably stop if I do. Yeah, you'll see some cows, and they're just begging everybody to get abducted. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. Let's do this. On to Rachel, Nevada. Aliens. All right, let's get going. I'll see you as we get closer to Rachel or in Rachel. All right. Moo! Moo! Yeah, I'm mooing at the cows, everybody. This one, right here, was standing in the middle of the road. I had a feeling I would encounter some cows like I mentioned to you. And they're like, what the hell is this guy doing? That's what this one is saying right here. I can feel it. Yeah. They're just looking at me going, what is he doing? Are you going to get abducted later, cows? They said, maybe. Oh, there's another one. There's a brown cow. Huh. Yeah, I'm just screwing with the cows right now. They're like, what is this guy's trip? So, yeah. Cows, everybody. Cows. But anyway, the sun is setting, everybody, and I'm going to get one more shot. One more shot. There's the cow. He's crossing the road on the Extraterrestrial Highway. There they go, everybody. And they're saying, you better get going too, pal. You better get going, yeah? All right. The sun is setting. And you know what happens when the sun sets? The aliens come out, everybody. The aliens, they start crawling all around. So yeah, I got to get in the car before they start showing up, everybody. The aliens here on the Extraterrestrial Highway. It is sunset, and I made it to Rachel, Nevada just in time. That's right. The sun is setting right behind me out here in the Nevada desert, everybody. And it is windy. It's going to be a challenge to get this fire started. But anyway, take a look at this shot right now. How beautiful. Sunset in Rachel, Nevada, everybody. We made it. We made it. How beautiful. It is a perfect evening out here. There is the sun. Out here in the Nevada desert, everybody. Are we going to see some aliens? Possibly. You never know. So, this is the Extraterrestrial Highway, and wow, it is already cold. It is cold. I have a feeling I am going to be in for a cold one tonight, everybody. And I can't believe 32 degrees if I were to be out here tomorrow for the overnight low. But here is the Nevada desert, everybody, outside of Rachel. It's beautiful. But I need to get going. There's really not a whole lot of preparation. It's just the hard part is getting the campfire going. And is it windy? Windy, everybody, and there's a car coming. chilly. Yeah, chilly. So, we made it to Rachel. And one thing that I'm always doing, whenever I do decide to go camping, I always arrive to the campsite like right at sunset. Last time I was here, which was in September, towards the end of September, I got here a little bit earlier, and this car, it's not going into Rachel. It's weird. I see a lot of traffic driving on this road, and a lot of people don't stop. It makes me wonder exactly where they're going. Tonopah? This is leaving the sign. We're getting onto the Extraterrestrial Highway. And how fun is this going to be solo camping with your friend, Desert Geno? Oh yeah, okay, I'm not going to get out, but yeah, Extraterrestrial Highway. Just so you know, I'm not lying about that. Nevada 375. So, I already know where I'm going to be camping because I have done this before. This is my second time doing this. Yeah, and it looks like I got my wish. I'm going to be the only one camping here. All right. No drone zone. Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's the little alien. And they get all weird when you're recording too, but too bad. They don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, I'm going to be the only guy out here camping, which is cool. Just myself. Grab your lawn chairs, everybody, and your coolers, because we're going alien hunting. Right? I was expecting, that type of crowd out here, but no. Which is even better, I suppose. And there's the moon, so yeah, it's perfect. Ideal for camping. I'm going to park it right here. This is it, everybody. We're doing it. Welcome to Rachel. Okay, welcome to Camp Desert Geno, the Shangri-La of desert camping, right? Hardly. So anyway, I'm out here, as you can tell, obviously, camping, solo camping out here in Rachel, Nevada. I finished setting up everything, which for myself, it really didn't take much. So my lawn chair is there, as well as my tripod, and my car is right in front of me because it is ridiculously windy, okay? So in a little bit, we are going to start the campfire. I'm happy because I got here around the time I was shooting for, because I like to record the area, the campsite, all of that, because otherwise it's just complete darkness. But it's great. Nobody is here, everybody. You can see like a full 360. Except there's Rachel, Nevada, the little alien. But yeah, it's just your friend, Desert Geno, out here in the Nevada desert all alone. And the question comes down to, would you camp alone in the desert? I know a lot of you would. If you're a desert enthusiast like myself, we love the desert. It's beautiful because take a look at this sunset right now over Area 51. Yeah, cool stuff, everybody. Cool stuff. So here is the sunset. It's very beautiful. And I thought there would be a lot of people out here. Not a lot, but relatively speaking, okay? Maybe 5 or 6. There's some people stopping, but the question for me is, okay, you're driving through here. Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Because this is the little alien, and I don't want them to know that I'm recording because they get all sensitive over it. It's just ridiculous, everybody. So there you go. Now, I'm going to show my setup. When I was here the last time, it was a beautiful, beautiful, clear night sky. There's some cloud cover. I'm assuming in a little while, it's going to blow away. But here's my lawn chair, my campfire soon to be, and you get an idea of the terrain out here. There's really not a lot of plant life. There's the setup, everybody. The setup. Really basic, not much to it. There's my sleeping bag. I have my pillow and an extra blanket. And yeah, this is it. A shirt right there for some privacy. Maybe. I think I have all the privacy I need out here, really, to speak of. So with that, I'm going to close this up, right? Desert Geno. Let's get this party started. I need to move this, so... This is my favorite one, by the way, everybody. It's my favorite recording stick, so... This is to all of you who are supporting my channel. Thank you for being a Desert Geno supporter, and thank you for coming with me on these adventures, because reading your comments make me continue to want to document my adventures. So with that, cheers to you, cheers to YouTube, all of you guys. Thank you. More to come, more adventures like this to come. Yeah, all right. So with that, you're going to see me now attempt to make a fire, everybody. All right, so hold in your laughters. I always eventually get it going, but it's always a process. Always a process. Okay, so I saved everyone the setup, which really wasn't that much, just crinkling up the newspaper. So here we go, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting the campfire. All right, everybody. We're doing this. Camping in Rachel, Nevada. We have to have a proper campfire, don't we? All right, everyone, there we go. I'm a regular Bear Grylls, aren't I? You're like, hardly, Desert Geno. So anyway, we are doing it tonight. Hopefully the fire takes. If it does, great. Because I thought there would definitely be some complications from it. Yeah, I think it took. The last time I was out here, I was trying. I did not think it would light. Sure enough, it finally did, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, here is the setup. My lawn chair. My Wall Street Journal. As you know, I'm an avid reader of the Wall Street Journal, and I use it for Tinder as well when I'm out here camping. But yes, this is Rachel, Nevada, everybody. Rachel, Nevada. Yeah. And I'm happy to be sharing this with everybody. Definitely happy. Yeah. So there is the little alien, everybody. You get to see it firsthand. Uh-huh. So the question is, are we going to see some stuff here tonight? Maybe. Maybe not. I think we'll probably see something. We're going to experience a beautiful night sky. We're already experiencing together an amazing sunset, everybody. That's right. I am not certain if this fire took. But there is the sunset. It always baffles me when I see traffic right now, but people are always having to go somewhere, I suppose, right? So I'm going to move the tripod over here, everybody. And I'm going to position myself right here because I think this is the optimal UFO alien spotting position right here. I think so. Maybe. But I'm just really happy. Yeah, I got... First off, there's a lawn chair, as mentioned. Hopefully this fire continues on. I brought some fire starters. Usually I don't bring them, but today was supposed to be extremely windy. That's why I have my car kind of positioned this way. But yes, Desert Geno's campsite, everybody. Aren't you proud of my campsite? And think about this as well, all right? Let's say you're a Martian or you're an alien, all right? And you come out here. You'd kind of feel like you're at home. Doesn't it look like I'm on the surface of Mars out here? A little bit, maybe. Maybe, everybody. It's really barren. And I'm just having my beer right now, so enjoying life. Enjoying life, and I'm happy to be doing my YouTube channel as well, sharing these experiences, doing these things, coming out here and connecting with you. And you're probably like, well, Desert Geno, connecting? Because your comments or your responses, it's like you're replying from the surface of the moon or Mars. It takes you forever, and I hear you. I do. I am working on that, everybody. I am aware of it, and I do appreciate when you do leave comments. A lot of them are very heartfelt, and I appreciate it. And I think if you're going to leave a comment, I should at least show you the same respect by replying. It's just being courteous. But yeah, there's the little moon, little small moon. And yeah, Desert Geno's fire. All right, everybody. All right. So, hold on. I'm going to change the camera view. I'm going to change it. All right, everybody. So, yeah, I'm going to record a little bit. One other thing I want to share with you. I do a lot of Facebook Live videos. So, I have just a exorbitant amount of videos in my archive that are all Facebook live stream videos. The quality is terrible because most of the time I'm in the open desert like I am right now. Cell service isn't really the best, and the video is very pixelated. So I'm going to do a live stream video because I enjoy sharing with my friends. They're like, what is Geno up to? It's always an adventure, and that's kind of what I'm trying to make my YouTube channel about. If all of you saw my personal Facebook from the last 10, 15 years, you'd be like, wow. So I'm kind of focusing more on YouTube because I like getting a wider audience. Other people get to see what I'm doing, and I get to share these experiences as well. And I enjoy documenting them because sometimes I look back and I go, wow, interesting stuff, right? But I'm going to go back just a little bit. That way we can see the fire and the Prius maybe, I guess. Yeah, there we go. I could do a really proper fireside story right now, that's for sure. And a lot of things I think about when I'm not recording, and I go, oh man, that would be great if I included that in my video. And here's the thing. When you're video recording, at least for myself, it's all sporadic. What you see is in the moment, okay? There's no script, there's no planning. You're just seeing the life of Geno. And that's my name, everybody. Geno, so. But yeah, I come out here and I think, well, I don't like sharing a whole lot right now because I'm still getting used to YouTube, and a lot of people don't like their personal stories out on the internet where everyone can hear about it. But then at the same time, I go, well, I like connecting with people. I'm a very social person, even though I'm all alone camping out here in the desert. But, you know, it is what it is on that one, everybody. This is my hobbies, and I enjoy solo camping. And the fire took, so crisis averted. And it's crazy to think, just 17 miles straight ahead, Area 51. And it's interesting because I see the Janet planes fly over my house. I made a couple videos on it, and I am not done. And who is this person? What are they doing? Probably saying, what is this guy doing? Waiting for the aliens? Maybe. Do they live here? Yeah, they live here. Wow. And that's the thing. Imagine living here in Rachel, Nevada. There's like 30 people that live here. Literally. That's what the census says. Between 30 and 50. Yeah. All right, everyone. So, I'm just going to relax, enjoy being out here in the desert solo camping. I will check back in with you in a little while, and maybe I might encounter some aliens in the meantime. All right. We'll find out. We'll find out, everyone. Out here in Rachel, Nevada. Okay, so I am calling it a night, everybody. I am here in my Toyota Prius, camping across from the little alien, all right? Yeah, right across from the Extraterrestrial Highway. So I have been breathing in a lot of campfire smoke. It's been a lot, so my apologies if I'm nasally. Regardless, though, this is my setup tonight. I have a blanket right here, my sleeping bag. This is how I solo camp. But anyway, I'll see you in the morning. I hope you enjoy so far our desert adventure. I told you we would be solo camping. Anyway, everybody, this is what's going on here in Rachel, Nevada, off the Extraterrestrial Highway. I'm going to be calling it a night. Well, I made it through the night, everybody. It was cold, so cold that my toothpaste almost froze. So you definitely know it's cold when that happens. But it was a really nice night. The stars were just beyond phenomenal. So if you do get the opportunity to explore rural Nevada, I definitely recommend coming out here to Rachel, Nevada, because you will not be disappointed. I got up a few times throughout the night because the wind was just ridiculous, everybody. It was just, I was not expecting it to be as windy as it was, that's for sure. I knew it was going to be windy. I knew it would possibly pose an issue with getting the fire going, which it didn't, thankfully. But it was so windy. But regardless, though, when I was woken up by the wind, I would look out and the night sky was just beyond amazing. So right now, there's really not an agenda. I woke up a little while ago. I got the car packed up, everything cleaned up, threw away my trash. You can see the open desert behind me here in Rachel, Nevada. All right, so good morning, everybody from Rachel. But yes, there's the Extraterrestrial Highway. And I did enjoy doing a live stream video last night. There was a few of you in the chat, so thank you. It was nice conversing with you and showing you my camping experience. But I'm going to show you just around Rachel. Here in the daytime, there's really not much. Basically, what you see is how it is, everybody. What you see is how it is. It's windy. The wind is starting to pick up, so yeah, there's that going on. But this is Rachel, everybody. Rachel, Nevada. And now I'm going to get back in the car and just cruise around Rachel, which really isn't going to take that long, everybody. Not that long. So, where I'm going to be going is first over by this mailbox right over here. And then over to the gas station. I have my cold decaf coffee, and how appropriate too. I brought this along. It's my Roswell, New Mexico thermos. I'm in Rachel, Nevada. They need to make a Rachel, Nevada one, but they use the actual newspaper heading, print, article to make this thermos, which is why I purchased it. With that, I am going to cruise around Rachel, everybody. Why not? Let's have a fun morning. Yeah, I'm not reading the Wall Street Journal. I'm not drinking my decaf, even though I have ice cold decaf. And there was frost on my windshield and on my windows over here when I woke up. It was really cold last night, everybody. And I got really cold as well. I had my sleeping bag. I brought spare blankets. If you live in Rachel, this is where you get your mail, everybody. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Wonder if it gives an address. Alamo Post Office. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, but there's no address on it other than just the Alamo Post Office. I do want to show you this now that it's morning. So this is the sign, everybody. Rachel. I like the other one coming in this way because it has a spaceship. I'm standing in the middle of the highway, everybody, on the Extraterrestrial Highway. It's interesting. Yeah. So I'm going to give you also a shot, a pretty cool shot. I always like this shot when I'm out here, which this is the second time now. I just think it's really cool how straight the road is, and it goes up over that hill. Like I said, everybody, Rachel is not that big. But you knew that. You knew that. What's this? I thought it had to do with Area 51. That's pretty cool. The Extraterrestrial Highway. Oh, this one is cool. I need to come up with a sticker for my channel. Okay, so this is going over to the gas station. Watch how long it's going to take, everybody. It's going to take a whole 20 seconds. So imagine living out here. Imagine being this guy. I enjoy visiting, but I could not imagine. Going to the store has to be such a adventure. You have to drive to Las Vegas, everybody. The next town over is Alamo, and there is absolutely nothing in Alamo. Oh, you can actually get gas here. I was not expecting that. I thought it was shut down. guy's all paranoid. He's worried about the aliens, everybody. I just couldn't imagine living out here. Wow, look at all the treasures this guy has. This is the little alien, everybody. If you're curious about staying here, you get to see. No thanks. Just camp. If you're coming out to Las Vegas and you want to do this, rent a car. You can car camp. You can buy a $20 tent. I wouldn't stay here. Oh, that's the chef. I recognize him from last time. That's a chef. And that's the bartender. Slash waiter. Yeah. Rachel, Nevada, everybody. Rachel, Nevada. So, back over to the gas station. This is on the Extraterrestrial Highway. Yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, this is really nice. I like that old school car. Oh, they have aliens on the over here. How cool. If you want to read some information on Rachel, you can pause the video right now. We'll step a little closer. Yes, so you can pause it right here. I saw that and I thought somebody might appreciate that. And why not get up close to this right here? Wow. Look at that tractor. You don't see that every day. Oh, they have an alien in the school bus. Area 51 School District. Okay, so enough deviating, but where else do you see this? The Area 51 School District. How cool. Come on. Interesting stuff, everybody. And also, I am going to get one final look right over here at the aliens behind me. Right there. The aliens. Anyway. It's just a nice morning out here in Rachel, Nevada. And of course, this is something I'm doing. If you're new to the channel and you have just stumbled across me, this is what I'm about. So get ready for more adventures like this. I do want to continue westward over to Tonopah, cover the Clown Hotel. I'm not going to stay there, no way, but I will record around it. And I also want to cover the International Car Forest as well, because that is just an iconic area of the Mojave Desert when you think about just all this weird stuff out here. So, anyway, time to get going. There is always a lot to see out here when you're in the desert. So, anyway, let's make our way over to the Alien Research Center, everybody. I definitely had to get one final shot of this. So, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, everybody, because how cool. A lot of you have always wanted to come out here to Rachel, Nevada. I was that person before my September adventure. Now I have been out here 2 times, and I'm going to be coming out here a lot more because it is just a great place to solo camp. It's really quiet. It's nice, very peaceful, and like a lot of remote areas in the Nevada desert, you have full bars out here, everybody. More bars in more places. That's right. So, anyway, Rachel, Nevada, and I am getting back on the Extraterrestrial Highway now to end it at the Alien Research Center. And you're definitely going to like this. If you haven't seen it, if you're not even aware of it, you'll think it's really cool. If you are, it's just another iconic place along the Extraterrestrial Highway. And of course I was going to get this shot of the Extraterrestrial Highway. Come on, you think I was going to miss out on this one? No way, no way. So, this is also another iconic sign, of course, when you're envisioning Rachel, the Extraterrestrial Highway. Just really interesting. Oh, there's a plane flying over too. Huh. Wonder if it's a Janet. Oh, we also have some guy out here in his Jeep. The spirit of Nevada right there, everybody. Yeah. And Area 51 is just right there. Area 51, everybody. So, yeah, this is going to do it for a Rachel, Nevada adventure. And you're saying, didn't you say that a few times already? True, but I just wanted to squeak in this sign right here because it's pretty cool. And it's starting to get busy. Oh, they were with the Department of Energy. Huh. All right. Well, anyway, we're leaving Rachel now, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Rachel, Nevada. And if you're really not that familiar and you had maybe a different idea, well, this kind of sums up Rachel, everybody. Okay, everyone, you wanted to see it. Take a look. Warning, U.S. Air Force installation. This is the iconic Area 51 sign, yes. Out here in person. Yeah. I've always wanted to get up close to this and see it in person, and I have done it. Oh, this is a fairly new sign, too. Wow. But yes, for all of those who are familiar with the Area 51 sign leading up to the property, here you go. Yeah. Here you go. And where are the camo dudes? I guarantee you they're out there watching. They're out there watching, everybody. So, yeah, I'm happy that I got to capture this, and this is where the video is going to end, everybody. That's right. Here at the Area 51 sign saying, hey, you can't go past this area, or we will use lethal force. Deadly force is authorized. So, anyway, yeah, this is some cool stuff, a cool adventure out here in the Nevada desert. I hope you definitely enjoyed. And there's also one more thing that I want to show you that I know you'll definitely enjoy. More so than this sign. Maybe not, because this is iconic sign, everybody. Iconic to all the conspiracies, Area 51, UFOs, aliens. Like I was mentioning when I started this video, when our journey was just getting started. I told you I was going to end it at the Alien Research Center. That's right. I'm not going to disappoint everyone. Plus, how interesting is this? I wanted to stop here on the way out, but daylight was burning and there was just not enough time. There wasn't enough time at all. But I thought, well, it would make a good ending. So first off, really quickly, because I told you about my neighbor and the tequila and stuff. And this is it, Alien Tequila. I saw this one. Oh, and here's their hours. So 9 to 5. Okay. But this is really cool. An abduction in every bottle. This is what I saw in their truck in the neighborhood. Wow. Really cool. The Alien Research Center. This is so iconic. This giant alien. And again, not a lot of people come out to this part of the Nevada desert. So if you've always wanted to, I hope you found some enjoyment from my video, because it is definitely not right down the street, that's for sure. You really have to make it a point to come out here. And I think the cows are placed here to appease the aliens, everybody, because they're always getting abducted by the spaceships, right? They have the tractor beam and they get the cows, so I think this is why it's here. This farmer, he has all these cows here to appease the aliens so he can remain safe. But really, it is a nice area. Take a look at this over here. Wow. What's this? Area 51. Yeah. Okay, see, point proven. Look at this alien. I heart cows. See? tell me this isn't just a coincidence. And by the way, it is fall out here in the Mojave Desert, and you can see the trees turning. It's really nice. And there is the giant alien. Yeah, you don't want to get him angry. That's for sure. No way. So this is going to do it for this adventure, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed getting out, spending some time in nature, seeing this guy again, right? Giant alien out here in the Nevada desert. But more adventures like this are to come. I definitely like solo camping, and if you have any places that you would like to see me go, please definitely leave it in the comments. Nevada is a big state. It is home to a lot of interesting places. Not just Las Vegas where I live, but places like this that are unique. Like, where else do you see stuff like this? Nowhere else but here, along the Extraterrestrial Highway. So be sure to give this video a like. It really does help get this video out there so more people like you can see it. And also, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, the Desert Geno channel, if you do want to see more content like this, because by subscribing, you'll get notifications and be the first to know when I happen to make a live video or release content like this. So it really does help my channel grow. I do appreciate all the comments, all the support for my channel. So until the next adventure, everybody, we'll see you later. All right? Bye.